Hi guys, welcome back. Today on Scenes I Love, I'm going to be talking about a scene from Ek Mein Aur Ek Tu, which is directed by Shakun Batra, who is also the director of Kapoor and Sons. And the reason I want to talk about this movie is because I feel like it's so underrated and also a little bit ahead of its time. If it would have released recently, it would have been much better received. And unfortunately, this scene that I'm going to be talking about is towards the complete end of the movie. So if you haven't watched the movie, I suggest that you go watch the movie, which you can watch on free on YouTube. It's available, and then come back to this video. But otherwise, if you feel like it's fine, I can watch it, then watch the video. So just to give you a little bit of a context before the scene, the movie is about these two people who are in Las Vegas. They have a really drunk, fun night in Las Vegas, only to wake up in the morning and realize that they got married to each other the previous night. And then in the process of getting demarried, they realize that they like each other and become really good friends, and the guy develops feelings for the girl. It's quite like what happens in Vegas, if you have watched that movie with Cameron Diaz and Ashton Kutcher, quite like that. But here the guy's parents are also quite strict, and he's always been like really obedient and followed whatever they'd asked him to do and never really followed what he wants to do. So he also goes through a transformation through this movie. So that's about it. This is the ending scene where both of them are talking about their feelings for each other. He really likes her, and she likes him too, but just as a friend.
राहुल, तुम मेरे वो दोस्त हो जिसके साथ मैं अपनी स्क्रूड अप रिलेशनशिप्स डिस्कस करना चाहती हूँ। मैं नहीं चाहती कि हम खुद एक स्क्रूड अप रिलेशनशिप बन के रह जाए, और इस वक्त मैं किसी के साथ नहीं रहना चाहती, not even if it's as wonderful a person as you.
फिर से झूठा कॉम्प्लीमेंट।
I see. Okay, so I love that she says that because she's very clear on how she feels at this moment and how she doesn't want to be in a relationship at this particular moment, even if it's as wonderful as a guy like his character. And he's just like, I can feel his pain.
नहीं, I love you so much, राहुल, really. लेकिन सिर्फ एक दोस्त की तरह।
यही तो प्रॉब्लम है। मैंने दोस्त से प्यार किया और तूने प्यार से दोस्ती।
Oh shit. Okay, so this is like a story of a lot of people right here, where he's like, why can't you just like me back as much as I like you? And this right here is also why Imran Khan should just really come back to acting. He is so good, and there's a reason why Imran Khan's rom-coms are some of the best, because like so charming, but so like, you know, you can see it in his eyes, all of the, like he's so into the girl.
प्रॉब्लम सिर्फ ये है कि तुम एक कदम आगे चले गए हो और मुझे तुम्हें एक कदम वापस लाना है।
It's not that easy.
I like that he says
कोशिश
that.
तो कर सकते हैं।
And I like that she says that. I mean, I like this whole conversation.
तुम रोती हो तो इतनी क्यूट लगती हो कि मैं ना भी नहीं कह सकता।
I'm really sorry I hurt you, Rahul. I really am.
पहले तो इतना पास बैठती हो, फिर कहती हो मुझे तुमसे गलत आइडियाज मिलते हैं।
Do you want a hug?
He's like, at least I have that. No, but generally, this is so sweet.
जो हुआ है वो होता है, जो होना है वो होना है, जो तेरे बस में बातें हैं।
So I'm just gonna pause it for a second. I really like this whole conversation, and I really like this that the movie ends here. And I like what both of them are saying, that both of them are really honest about how they feel. Like he's really into her and he's saying that, and he really wishes for more, but then she at that moment doesn't want anything more than that friendship, and she's really happy in that, and both of them are understanding about it.
कभी कभी लाइफ में ऐसा लगता है कि हम सचमुच उड़ सकते हैं। ऐसा लगता है कि ये एक मौका सिर्फ हमारे लिए बनाया गया है, और वो रात भी सिर्फ मेरे लिए बनाई गई थी। और वो सुबह उससे कई ज्यादा खूबसूरत थी जैसा मैंने सोचा था।
कर चलना शुरू तू।
Okay, I like this part as well because right before this he's had like this big fight with his parents. Not fight, but like confronted his parents and really told them what he feels like. And through the scene where he's like just in the car and he's feeling the breeze and it's not quite morning and it's not quite the night and it's like in the middle, and you know you have those moments in your life where in that moment everything feels perfect and you have things sorted in your life even if though they're not perfect, and that feeling of like exhilaration is there in the scene.
मुड़ के ना देख।
मुझे ऐसा भी लगा कि शायद मैंने उस रात कुछ ज्यादा ही बोल दिया, पर आई होप मॉम डैड एक दिन मुझे समझ जाएंगे। अगली सुबह हम दोनों वेगस में थे अनलमेंट के लिए, एंड फॉर बेटर और वर्स रियाना और मैं अब हस्बैंड और वाइफ नहीं, सिर्फ दोस्त हैं। और वो तब से ट्राई कर रही है कि वो मेरे लिए किसी और को ढूंढ ले, कहीं पे भी शुरू हो जाती है यार। इट्स रियली एम्बैरेसिंग। पर मुझे नहीं चाहिए कोई और, बिकॉज आई रियली लव हर।
And there goes your Imran Khan
पर
again.
मुझे ये समझ नहीं आता
Charming.
कि मुझ में प्रॉब्लम क्या है।
कुछ
अब तो एक
problem
अच्छा
नहीं.
जॉब भी है यार। वेल, सोचता हूँ कि फ्यूचर बेटर होगा, पर फिर ये भी सोचता हूँ कि ये टाइम भी इतना बुरा नहीं है, लाइफ परफेक्ट नहीं है, पर मैं खुश हूँ।
See, that's what I mean. I really like again that he says that. Basically, I like all the dialogues in the scene, and that's why I like the scene. But he says that like life is not perfect, but I'm happy, and that I think again says a lot about like sometimes it's just the moments. It's not like everything is perfect, but it's not bad either, and there's happiness in that.
I'm really happy. पहली बार अपनी लाइफ अपने टर्म्स पे जी रहा हूँ। और जहाँ तक रही रियाना की बात, हम अक्सर चैपल क्रॉस करते रहते हैं, और मुझे लगता है कि कभी ना कभी तो मैं उसे फिर से अंदर ले जाने के लिए कन्विंस कर ही लूंगा।
कर चलना शुरू तू,
शुरू तू।
मुड़ के ना देख तू।
ना देख मुड़।
So exactly, this is kind of like sums up the whole scene for me. The beginning, I feel like because when they meet, they're like literal strangers, and this whole mess of a thing happens to them where they're married and then they're forced together in the situation, and they get to know each other really well. And he's this really different person when he meets her, and then he changes. And I feel like after this, they'll really get to know each other really well. And then who knows what will happen after that? Like, you know, she might just fall in love with somebody else and completely break his heart. Or like he said, that he has hope that one day he's gonna convince her and they're gonna go back to the chapel and get married. And obviously the optimist in me is like, yes, I think that's what's gonna happen. But this leaves a possibility of what can happen in the future. And I feel like a lot of these stories are like underrated. It's kind of like how, you know, when you ask couples, you know, how did you meet for the first time, they'll tell you these stories, but that's not the end of just their story, like how they met. After that, there's also a lot of getting to know each other, going through ups and downs till when they get married, and even after they get married. So like the movie doesn't end at the end, and that's why I feel like this movie was not very well received, at least when it was released, because it's not a typical rom-com. It's not like, oh, they lived happily ever after. It's quite the opposite, and I think that's the charm of the movie as well. And like I said during the video, Imran Khan is just so charming. Like, he makes you believe that he's really into this girl and makes you swoon. And Kareena Kapoor Khan as well in this scene, because she's, as much as she's known for Pooh and Geet from Jab We Met and all of these characters, this feels very natural for her, and it feels like it would be the kind of person she would be in real life. Not, I mean, maybe not, maybe yes, but because just her delivery in here is so good, even when they're having this really delicate conversation. And in case I haven't convinced you to watch the movie yet, then the movie also has songs like Auntie G, get up and dance. Da, 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 da. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comment section what you think about this movie and what other videos I should do next. And I shall see you next time. Bye.